So the article that is exposed talks about taxes. First of all, what are taxes? Well, taxes are a certain contribution, if you can say, that is paid when you buy a certain good or service. Like, for example, you want to buy, I don't know, some clothes, but you exceed a certain price, you'll pay taxes. Like, for example, I don't know, the 2% of what you bought. So the taxes in this text um, talks about them, about the things that we see and what we do not see. Like, for example, in the text says that taxes, and it is true that they are used, for example, to build a certain police station or certain things that the government need to provide to the people. The problem is that not all the times we as people, or we like as consumers, see the taxes going to a certain part. Uh, like, the things we see are the things that the government puts into the cities, into the towns, in order to help the the people. Like, for example, if a street is broken, well, the taxes help us to repair that street. Or, for example, if we are in a certain neighborhood and they don't have any police station nearby or any firefighter place nearby, well, the taxes, they are supposed to be used to build that buildings in order to help the people. The problem is that not all the times we as people see the taxes being used in a certain way. Uh, so, for example, it in the text also gives example. If, I don't know, you want to buy a certain, like, I don't know, a house. You want to buy a house, so you start the contract, you pay some taxes. So you pay that taxes, I don't know, like $100, but then you want to cancel uh, the purchase. Like, you will cancel the purchase, you will get your money back, but the taxes are going to still be used. So in the text says, like, even though you lost your 100 taxes, I mean your $100, the government still gets $100. Like, you you don't get the things you paid for. So it also mentioned in the text that it is like, even when you give your taxes and you receive something at a certain moment, or like, you get an exchange of what you like bought with those taxes. Uh, Also in the text, it is mentioned, or it is like a protest of how the government works actually. Like, for example, it says that um, like, well, yeah, as I mentioned before, not all the times we see the things we paid for. So, like, even though we can see some buildings or some things or some taxes that are used to help the people, we don't have that transparency in our government. Of, we don't have the like, that trust to the government in order to see where all the taxes are being used. Like, for example, it says, like a minister is like gaining a lot of money due to our taxes, and we don't know what the minister is doing at a certain moment or at a certain time. Like, we don't have the way to prove, we as a city, or we as people, we cannot like have evidence in order to say, like, oh, well, this minister is working, so we can, so he can get the taxes, or he can get the money we're